it's not decided from us alone, but it's like working with the individual to get a solution that is better for themselves.
And for someone who just tuned on and is listening to psychotherapy, he's heard the definition, but he's also hearing another therapy, physiotherapy. What exactly is it? Break it down for that person.
Okay, when we talk about physiotherapy, we are talking about the practice of medicine in relation to solving physical problems. So all approaches that helps to find solution to issues that have to do with the physical health of the person. When it comes to stroke, back pain, and when it comes to improving your lifestyle or improving your body image or improving your well-being, physiotherapy has modalities that help to solve these issues. Okay, so someone undergoing high blood pressure can exercise or do a few things in physio that will help to improve the person's blood pressure. Someone who is having back pain can receive treatment that will help to improve that back pain. And there are also ways of handling yourself, like the way you see, the way you drive, and all sort of things that will help to improve your pain in general. And now, when we are talking about pain and all this, we don't have to leave out, since today is for psychotherapy, there's psychological component when it comes to pain management. Okay, in every pain that someone is going through, there's a psychological component. So when the psychological component is addressed, then you can even find more improvement. So physio interrelates also with the psychotherapy to improve a person's well-being.
Okay, when you talked about posture, I just realized that better start speaking well before you start. Cathrin, so tell me, what are the various approaches that you use in psychotherapy?
Okay, there are different approaches. Me, I'm training in systemic family therapy, but there are also other approaches like psychodynamic approaches, psychodynamic therapy, psychoanalysis, cognitive behavior therapy, and then there are also Afro-centered psychotherapeutic approaches. For example, Ubuntu therapy and Mazarin therapy, client-centered cultural therapy, then also culture-centered therapy, then also harmony restoration therapy, and I read in the Ghanaian Mental Health Journal about NTU therapy. Yes.
What are the most common ones that psychotherapists, the people like you, use?
Okay. Well, I would say due to the fact I can speak from my perspective, like in Germany, the very dominant approaches are cognitive behavior therapy and psychoanalysis. But me, I'm training in systemic therapy, so I'm more focused on that.
So what is that? What is systemic therapy?
Systemic therapy, Systemic therapy is, let us say, a concept of describing observed phenomena in a specific way and manner. Like it's like our understanding of mental health symptoms is that the person who shows mental health symptoms is the person that makes visible that within a system the person moves. May it be a family system, may it be a professional system, or may it be even a political system that is around us, that there are dysfunctional, dysfunctional interaction patterns, or also communication patterns, and this is the thing that we would like to work on. We focus on bringing these dysfunctional patterns to more functional.
Okay, so if I came to your clinic and you were going to use your systemic approach to talk to me about my mental health issues, what kind of questions would you be asking me?
Oh, there could be different questions. A very open questions. A very common technique is circular question.
Okay. Give me an example.
Yeah. Okay. Please give me an example of what would be a issue that you would face. You would come.
Maybe stress at work.
Stress at work.
Yeah, the work is stressful.
Okay.
Looking at too early sleeping too late. I think it's affecting my performance.
All right, stress at work. So, what does stress you at your work?
Okay, the fact that I'm not getting enough sleep, and I'm have to get very early and have to smile even when I'm not feeling like I want to smile because it's television. And when you finish the show, then you can revert to your face that didn't want to smile. So you feel like you have two different personalities. One where you're not happy, but you have to show that you're happy. And then when you're done, then you go back to not being happy. That's an example.
All right. So when you think about that on a scale from 1 to 10, how much does it stress you?
Maybe 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think it's getting too close to 7.
Okay. So, all right. So I could invite you to do a task with me. We could create, for example, an imaginative picture for yourself, all right? So what do you think, what might be a characteristic that you need in order to face this stressful situation?
Maybe just sleep earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, because since I can't change the time that I come to work, I can change the time that I go to sleep.
All right.
Yeah, maybe I have to rearrange my life in such a way that I can sleep earlier.
Okay, but something is keeping you busy or avoids you from sleeping early, right?
Okay.
So what would that be that you need? More relaxation or more calmness? Okay. What do you think?
So I can see where this is going. So it's quite interesting. Then you get to think about what you're doing, and then you provide your own solutions. Is that correct?
You provide your solution. I'm trying to ask questions that guide you to find your solution, because we believe that you are the expert of yourself, and we are just assisting you. We are trying to face you, or we want to face you on an eye level. We want to tease your self-healing abilities and your also self-efficiency.
Okay, let me bring in Nelson. Nelson, do people visit psychotherapists a lot in Ghana? I mean, I must imagine that in Germany it's quite common. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's common, but still we are also trying to improve to make it more accessible for other people and to encourage people to talk about it, because even there it's sometimes stigmatized.
Okay. What's the situation in Ghana?
When it comes to Ghana, the people coming for psychotherapy or psychological counseling is not as open as compared to some of the developed countries. Okay. This is because we are still creating the awareness. We are still making people understand that they can talk to someone. They can, find solutions to their problems with someone. They don't have to be in their corners and deal with it alone. But currently, when you see the mental health awareness creation done by Dr. Seto Nogbe, who is also collaborating with us, and you see a few other people and the mental health society making a lot of campaign to create the awareness, you realize that some people have started speaking up. Even though, so now I would say it's not very much common as of now. People are still trying to do things in their own way, and this is really, really causing a lot of issues. Just a few days ago, like last week, someone committed suicide in the Every Garden. Yes. Sorry, it didn't come to your notice, but this has happened last week, and it's a big concern. This person committed suicide because he feels, I mean, from what he told the other people, that the economy was so hard that he could no longer deal with it.
All right.
You see, if this person had, had someone to understand with, to find a better solution, suicide and other things that we do are solutions in themselves, but there are solutions which are better than others. Okay, that is why it's important for us to come up with our issues and find solutions to our issues. If this person had, had the support of a psychotherapist or someone with this practice, it would have maybe saved them from deciding on that solution.
Is psychotherapy or is it covered by the National Health Insurance?
At the moment, no.
So you have to pay?
At the moment, you have to pay for, there are some insurances, there are some private insurances that cover for psychological counseling.
Okay.
But the National Health Insurance, as of now, doesn't cover this. Okay. And we hope that as the government and the political system is seeing the importance of it, which Icon Health is also trying to promote, we hope that with time it can be part of the things that it covers.
Yeah, because I can imagine with COVID and then the economic downturn, people are getting very stressed and